Greetings, Your Imperial Majesty. Welcome to a critical strategic briefing, one that delves into the very sinews and arteries of your burgeoning dominion, the construction and utilization of outposts. These humble structures, Your Excellency, are not mere additions to the landscape, they are the foundational pillars of your empire's sustained growth, economic might and military endurance. To command an empire without end, one must understand the tools at their disposal. Today we shall explore the full array of outposts available to our esteemed empire, each designed to serve a unique and valuable purpose. From the very first steps of expansion to the intricate support of your grand legions, these outposts are key. We will journey through the barracks, camps, churches, farms, marketplaces, mines, stables and warehouses. Many of these crucial installations are constructed not by the hands of your city's populace, but by the disciplined effort of your loyal armies. Remember, Your Majesty, for most construction projects, the army tasked with this duty must contain at least 100 basic infantry troops. Furthermore, any progress on these projects will be lost entirely if the army moves from its position before completion. Let us begin with the barracks, Your Majesty. This military exercising outpost is not merely a place of training, but a vital logistical hub. Purpose. Barracks are paramount for increasing the maximum available manpower in your empire, and they also boost the storage of other military equipment. Crucially, when an army exercises within a barracks hex, it gains 4 times the experience per day, and the daily experience cap is doubled. Construction. Building a barracks requires 240 cycles. Your army undertaking this project will consume 0.2 of its support equipment per day, with a minimum of 1 support equipment daily. Requirements. A barracks can only be constructed on hexes controlled by your empire. Suitable terrain types include lakes, plains, forest, broken ground, hills and oases. It must also be at least 2 hexes distant from any other city or outpost controlled by your empire. Benefits. Beyond the training bonus, a barracks directly increases your global equipment stock capacity by 250 manpower, 25 horses, 100 support equipment and 50 of all other equipment types. Next, we consider the camp, a vital addition for ensuring the provisioning of your troops. Purpose. Leather, Your Majesty, is an indispensable raw material for crafting armor and other essential equipment. Camps serve as a base for hunters and gatherers, significantly boosting the leather output of a region. Construction. This outpost requires 180 cycles to complete. The army involved will incur 0.2 equipment wear per day. Requirements. Camps must be built on control hexes within forest or broken ground terrain. They also require a minimum distance of 2 hexes from other cities or outposts. Benefits. A camp will triple the leather output in the hex where it is built. The church, Your Majesty, is a sacred edifice, a testament to the piety of our human factions. It is a unique structure, available only to the Black Rune Free Company and the Thief Waldberg. Purpose. While both factions can build churches, their benefits diverge, reflecting their distinct martial philosophies. Construction. Building a church is a more extensive undertaking, requiring 360 cycles. The army assigned will experience 0.4 support equipment wear per day. Requirements. Churches can only be built by the Black Rune Free Company or the Thief Waldberg. They must be on control hexes within lakes or plains terrain, and at least 2 hexes distant from other cities or outposts. Benefits. For the Tiefwald Burg, a church provides a combat advantage. Battles fought within 4 hexes of a friendly church will see a decrease of 1 organization loss per combat cycle, to a minimum of 1 loss per cycle. For the Blackroom Free Company, the church is an economic boon, doubling the output of all resources in the hex where it stands. While we previously touched upon its role, the farm is indeed your first foundational outpost in the grand endeavor of expansion. Purpose. A farm signifies your claim to new lands and is the essential precursor to establishing a city. Construction. This initial step requires 360 cycles. Your army will consume 0.1 of its support equipment per day. Requirements. Farms can be built on lakes, plains, forest, broken ground, hills or oasis terrain. A critical strategic consideration is the distance. It must be at least 7 hexes distant from any other city or farm outpost controlled by a rival empire or even your own empire. Only the Umbral Court, a peculiar faction, can settle areas with a smaller minimum distance of 5 hexes. Benefits. Upon completion, it establishes your presence in a new region, ready to be upgraded into a thriving city via the Settle Area project as discussed in the From Farm to City guide. The marketplace, Your Majesty, is an investment in your people's prosperity and your empire's very heart. Purpose. These outposts are designed to attract merchants and citizens, increasing the wealth and population of the surrounding area. They are a direct means to boost manpower generation in a nearby city. Construction. A marketplace takes 360 cycles to build, with your army consuming 0.2% of its support equipment per day. Requirements. Marketplaces must be built on controlled hexes within lakes, plains or oasis terrain. A vital limitation, Your Majesty, is that only one marketplace, or its evolved forms, small village or village, can exist within the territory controlled by each city. They also require a minimum distance of 2 hexes from other cities or outposts. Benefits. A marketplace immediately increases the manpower generated by the nearby city by plus 10%. But their utility grows, Your Majesty. After 2 years, a marketplace automatically evolves into a small village. A small village further increases the nearby city's manpower generation to plus 20%. And after an additional 4 years, or 6 years total from its inception, the small village flourishes into a village. Finally, a village provides the most substantial bonus, increasing manpower generation by plus 30% for its connected city. This is a long-term investment, but one of profound demographic and economic impact. The mine, Your Majesty, is essential for fueling the ceaseless demands of your war machine. Purpose. Iron is the very backbone of weaponry and armor. Mines are constructed to significantly increase the iron output from resource-rich hexes. Construction. A mine requires 180 cycles to complete. The army assigned will use 0.2% of its support equipment per day. Requirements. Mines must be built on controlled hexes within broken ground or hills terrain. Like other outposts, they demand a minimum distance of 2 hexes from other cities or outposts. Benefits. A well-placed mine will double the iron output in its hex. Your Imperial cavalry, Your Majesty, and indeed all logistical movements depend on the stable. Purpose. Horses are crucial for cavalry recruitment and the efficient transport of goods. Stables are instrumental in increasing both horse output and the overall storage capacity for horses within your global stock. Construction. Building a stable is a swift undertaking, requiring only 120 cycles. The army will consume 0.1% of its support equipment per day. Requirements. Stables must be on control hexes within lakes, plains, broken ground or oasis terrain, and at least 2 hexes distance from other cities or outposts. Benefits. A stable directly massively increases horse output in its hex. Furthermore, it expands your GES storage capacity by 250 horses, 100 support equipment and 25 of all other equipment types. Finally, Your Majesty, the warehouse, the strategic reserve for your growing empire. Purpose. It is paramount for your empire to maintain large reserves of equipment, allowing for rapid raising and reinforcement of your forces in times of need. Warehouses are designed to provide this crucial storage. Construction. Building a warehouse is efficient, taking 120 cycles. The army undertaking this project will consume 0.1% of its support equipment per day. Requirements. Warehouses must be on control hexes within lakes, plains, forests, broken ground, hills or oasis terrain, and at least 2 hexes distant from other cities or outposts. Benefits. A warehouse significantly increases your GES storage capacity by 500 support equipment and 250 of all other equipment types. A destroyed warehouse, however, will result in a proportional loss of any equipment stored that relied on its capacity. By strategically foresight, Your Imperial Majesty, and by judiciously deploying your armies to construct these vital outposts, you shall ensure the uninterrupted flow of resources, the rapid training of your legions, and the secure storage of your armaments. Each outpost built is a testament to your wisdom, a brick in the foundation of your unyielding power. Master these constructions, Your Excellency, and your empire shall truly be without end.